we thought we would jump into doing a demo on something that I know Christine and I both see commonly through our practice, which is quote unquote the term mom rage, which I absolutely despise the term. But I think, again, IFS is such a lovely framework to work with perinatal rage. Because again, it sees it as for, a lot of women who've been told that rage and anger is not okay. We're supposed to be quiet, we're supposed to be small, all of that. So the shame that's involved with experiences of anger and rage, I think this really provides the non-pathologizing view of anger, as well as just developing that relationship with it, like Christine said, to really get to what the core meaning is underneath the anger as well.
Yeah.
So for our demo, I'm going to play the part of the therapist, and Christine will play the part of the client. And we always say through this is, yes, this is going to be a demo, but we'll be tapping into real stuff. So thank you, Christine, for doing this and being vulnerable with us.
No problem.
So with that, everybody's got their cameras off. I'll give you a second, Christine. I know you don't love to close your eyes, so I will invite you to do whatever you want with your eyes. Maybe just take a couple of deep breaths. And just like notice the floor underneath you, whatever you need to do to center yourself in the room. And I'll just get you to turn inside.
And I do feel a tightness in my chest.
Yeah.
I know is not my anxious part, and I know that because it's like spreading, it's a bit warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different from my anxious part.
Sure. Okay. Does it feel okay to just focus in on that feeling in your chest right now?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just take a breath or two, focus in on it.
It got bigger,
Yeah. Great.
gone into
Yeah.
my stomach actually.
Yeah. What else do you notice about it?
Yeah, it's just kind of it is radiating a bit through my arms of like an energy. Like,
Sure.
For me, I feel like anger carries energy, like physical energy with it. Like it
Yeah.
wants me to move.
There.
So,
Makes sense.
yeah, I know you
Yeah.
get this, but there's my teacher part that wants to,
Sorry.
yeah, that wants to tell everyone like you'll notice I'm gonna fidget a lot and move a lot. That's this part that's really here.
Yeah. I wonder if that's your fidget part or if that's a different part that wants to just let everybody know why you're going to fidget a lot.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, another part for sure. But it's okay.
Okay. So does it feel okay? Do you feel like you can ask your teacher part, maybe your fidgety part, if they let you focus in on this feeling in your chest that's radiating?
Yes. Yeah, they moved aside right away because now I feel that
Sure.
radiation more.
Great. Do you notice anything else with that radiation? Do you notice like a temperature or color, get a visual at all, or is it just that feeling?
Just like the more like heat, warmth in it. And I do get a visual of me, like honestly, kind of like shouting at my family
Okay.
because no
Great.
one's listening to me. I
Yeah.
see that visual right there. And I'm
Yeah.
looking away because it's helping me focus.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you're getting this visual. Do you feel like you have some space between you and this part, or does it feel like it's close to you?
It's like I'm watching the scene, so I do see her as a part. However, I do like still feel that in my chest, like it is my own anger, which it is. And I know when I am angry with my family that like I'm in it. Like
Yeah,
I'm just like, I'm
it
mad.
overtakes you, fully blends with you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, maybe just take another deep breath. Be with this part in whatever way it needs you to be. And as you see this version of you who's angry at your family, do you notice any other feelings coming up towards it?
Uh, it just like me here, I'm just like, girl, you're so tired.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so tired.
Yeah. So almost like a sense of compassion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I get it.
Yeah. Can you send that sense of compassion towards the anger in whatever way feels right for you?
Yeah, she's like, thank you.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
She's
Yeah,
sitting down at the table, like in a chair.
sure. What else does she want you to know? It sounds like she's aware of you there.
Mm. She's like, it's too much. Like, I
Yeah.
have too much on my mind. I do too much in this family. And, like, yes, my husband helps and he's great. And I feel like my kids don't appreciate me. I feel like it's just too much
Yeah.
that I'm getting.
Yeah. I'm curious to know, is it this version of you who's, I think, is she sitting at a table
Mhm.
or sitting, is she holding this feeling of my kids don't appreciate me?
Oh, Kelley.
Oh, Christine. Yeah.
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 Which brings in sadness.
Of course. Yeah.
She's like, actually, there's anger,
Mhm.
there's sadness at, how sometimes a logic part's coming in and saying,
Yeah.
I know they're kids, like they're teenagers. Like, did you appreciate your parents when you were a teenager? Probably.
Yeah.
Um, and if I ask that to step aside,
Yeah.
yeah, there's sadness here in my heart.
Sure. Yeah. Does that make sense to you that there would be some sadness there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, does it make sense to you that sometimes maybe that sadness pops in as anger?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm getting the sense of like, yeah, that sadness is really coming in because it feels lonely.
Of course. Yeah. Does this sadness just need some space right now?
It's like I need you to be here, actually. Like, yeah, like the sadness is like also like sad that I'm the only girl in a house of four boys. Well, I have my dog Maisie, so it's just me and her
Yeah.
and four boys and a boy dog too.
Yeah.
So it does like sometimes I feel alone. I feel alone in my experience as a woman. Oh, wow, there's a lot of grief there.
Mhm. Is
Oh,
it okay to be there? Recognizing that we are still in the midst of a demo. Yeah.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Welcome it.
Yeah, I've, it's interesting. Yeah, it's like a lot of grief around my experience as a woman and even physically, like dealing with what's going on in my body, or, I
Mhm.
am 13 years postpartum and in perimenopause, but I do remember that sadness being there when I was in the midst of having kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just feeling like my partner, who is a man, will never truly understand what this feels and how hard it is on my body.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
yeah.
Does she have anything more she needs to share with you?
She's she's just saying like I need something, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
Like I need something to help with this grief of being, you know, just me and my girl dog in a house full of boys.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't know what though.
Yeah. Can we give a minute to maybe just sit with that?
Mhm. I'm just gonna sit at the table with her.
Yeah. Does she see, like, is she, she's aware of you there? She knows who you are?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're sitting at the table together.
Yeah.
I think it's that like community piece or like
Yeah.
connecting with people outside of my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like no one in here gets it. Oh, I'm gonna cry again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. They don't get it.
They don't. And I was like, I have a part popping in who's like, I know. I also live with boys. Yeah.
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 I
So what?
think that connection to people outside of my home
Yeah.
that is helpful for me. And, when we talk or, talking with other friends, even in like situations like this or trainings where like other people, even with clients where they share similar parts and inside my part is like, yes, yes, girl, come sit at the table and have a cup of tea.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about for her right now, having that cup of tea with you?
Mm. Let me take a sip of tea.
Yeah. And it sounds like you just had a really great sense of clarity around what this grief needs from you.
Mhm. Yeah, that acknowledgement. And I think and I feel like that grief part feels like a part of the grief is that I will never get that um, recognition or acknowledgement or understanding
Yeah.
from my kids and my husband.
Yeah.
So I think that grief will just always be there.
Absolutely.
Like I'm here to stay.
Yeah. Can
But
you let it,
go ahead.
I was just say, can you let it know that like you're hearing her, you're getting it?
Yeah, and that like that feeling here in my chest that came with the anger is not even it's like I'm doing this, but it's like
Yeah.
dissipated. Like
Sure.
it's not even in the
Okay.
house.
Great. And so going forward with her right now in this grief and understanding that that grief is always going to be there, do you get a sense at all of what it needs from you?
That energy, like again, it's not anger because anger's not here.
Mhm.
It's like there's it feels threefold.
Yeah.
There's the acknowledge like feeling like sitting with her at the table acknowledging like this sucks, like it does feel sad is a very important piece.
Mhm.
And that like the grief around my kids and my husband never fully being able to understand what it feels like to be in a female body,
Yeah.
that grief will always be there. So if like just keep um how do you say it? Acknowledging it.
Yep.
Then there's part of the grief that's like, and I need connection with people who do get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And may I throw something out there that if I was working with an actual client, I may not be this direct, but may I add just a piece of curiosity for me too? Is I'm curious to know if there's an element of a cultural burden there too,
definitely.
of knowing that, like, yeah, of that whole individualism and knowing that if we didn't live within this burden of individualism, that you would have others around you.
Yes. Yeah, and like and that even a lot of like outside burdens of just even when I talk to my kids about this stuff because I'm a social service worker, I talk about this stuff with my kids all the time. And uh so I have to say actually when I come out of the anger, when I'm more in myself, I see moments where like my middle son last cycle was like, "Oh, how's your uterus feeling?" I was like, thanks, dude. It
For asking.
hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could actually see where there's also, you know, times where they are picking up, you
Mo-
know, moments and things that I'm putting down. So that's helpful.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a lot, I think, longer than we have time for, but a lot of like misogyny and sexism and that comes in there of I think to like I think that's where the anger also comes in of like I'm not just angry at my kids because also I can recognize like it's not their fault, like so to speak.
Yeah,
That there's a lot of socialization that's happened outside of our house
absolutely.
where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've tried to talk about these things so much and talk about, women's experiences and being more compassionate, and then they come home and or like watch things on the internet and say stuff that doesn't align with my values or our family values. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah,
That's where the
absolutely.
anger like kind of latches onto that.
Yeah. I was curious now that you say that if you're able to invite anger back. And
Mhm.
if it can't, that's okay.
It's interesting. It's like by inviting it back, it's like, I'm here.
Okay.
What do you
Great.
what do you want to talk about? But I'm not like it's not in my chest like ugh.
Great.
And that's the third component,
Yeah.
which I think is tied to the anger because for me, again, anger can be like an emotion of taking action.
Yeah.
And it's like I need you to speak up. Like I
Yes.
need you to keep explaining things to your kids and your partner of like how you feel and why it looks like I'm always lying on the couch, for a week, a month, or whatever. And like I think for me it's like I got to make that connection, like I did of yeah, and there are times they do pick it up. They do get it,
Yeah.
you know? Which is good, which is good. Like I can do what I can do. And
Absolutely.
I think to keep like just again reaching out to community for support for me, but also talking about these things with clients, with friends of, how are we supporting each other in this and finding community in different ways if we can't find it, in our home, like you're a boy mom too, and all those things, right? So it's like, yeah, I need you to still speak up about it and still talk about it in a way that is supportive for me and others.
Does it feel genuine to thank the anger?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
am wondering as well if it feels okay to let the anger know that like it's also okay to let that grief pop out sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, it's like I agree. I agree. Keep talking. Again, with all my parts ones, like keep showing up for us, like keep checking in with
Yeah,
us,
absolutely.
and just I think my mom part being like, girl, go sit on the couch. Oh
Yes,
my,
you deserve it.
yeah,
Go take some rest.
yeah.
Okay. I would like to thank all your parts who showed up.
Thank you.
If it feels genuine for you to thank them all.
They're like, yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And